hair out with the Babyliss Pro heated rollers. So as you can see, the Babyliss Pro have the different coloured rollers, red being the largest and yellow being the smallest. These rollers are all colour coded with the respective pins. So red for the red and then blue for the blue. See the little tips there?
Oh yeah, that's clever.
They also come with these little clasps. However, be careful when you use these because they do tend to leave a little bit of a dent where they clasp onto the hot roller, so be careful. I prefer to use the pins.
So fantastic. So how are you going to do this?
Me?
Yeah, you.
No, you're going to do it.
Oh,
Here we go.
Oh no.
Yes. I'm going to teach you how to use heated rollers.
Ah, this could be interesting.
So we brush your hair through. We're going to use the Pureology. It's a leave-in conditioner with 21 benefits. It protects your hair from the heat of the rollers. Also is a detangler. So I'm going to spray that in.
Oh, I need some of this because
this bit I will do for you.
Yeah, thank you, darling. My hair's very tangly.
Now brush through and see what you think.
Ooh.
It will just glide through.
Oh gosh, what a difference.
So when did you wash your hair, Teresa?
Yesterday.
Okay, perfect. Always good to work on a dry head of hair. Although we have obviously missed it, but that's fine. We're using that product to protect your hair from the heat of the rollers. Okay, so the first roller that goes in will be directed over to the side because that's the way you like to wear your hair.
Yeah.
Always go with whichever way you like to wear your hair. So the section should be the size of the roller, the width and the depth, and it should sit on the root. Clean parting and then lift away from the head.
Oh, okay.
So if you do that.
So clean parting and lift away from the head.
Yes.
So bring it up.
Yes. And then you slide the roller up, tucking all those ends in. And you can use the tail of the comb and then roll in. If there's any untidy bits, then you just use the pintail to tuck in. And then the pin,
the red pin,
it goes in to the opposite side of the way you've rolled your hair. I should explain the flat end there.
Yeah,
should be against your scalp. So slide the roller up into your hair and then use the comb to tuck any ends.
Oh God. But yours is sitting.
Yes.
Look at the difference.
That's perfect in the sense the way you've rolled it.
Yeah.
But your placement is incorrect because you're dragging the root.
Yeah.
And then you're going to get flat.
It's just going to go flat.
Right. So what you have to do, you have to over direct, which is that way.
Ah.
You over direct and then you roll like this.
Ah, so you're bringing it at an angle.
Yes.
So an angle first, and then it sits directly on top of the scalp. Look at that, perfect.
Let's pin this in. You have a go at the pin now.
So I'm going to put the flat
in.
in.
You use the claws, don't you?
Yeah. Years ago, I used to use these things. Woo.
Right. It shouldn't be that difficult to get in, by the way.
Okay.
It should just glide in.
A nice straight line.
Yes.
I will bring this up. Bring it up.
Then you gotta bring it up.
I don't know why, but instinctively, I want to do that under my thumb and then roll it.
Okay. You do that.
Yeah. That's what happens.
Becomes untidy. Yeah. And then you get
that
frizzy ends.
Yeah.
And especially if those ends bend back.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's difficult to.
That makes sense.
It doesn't matter how many times you roll this way,
Mm.
but as you're rolling, look, you're tidying up those hairs.
So I need to just keep sliding this to get
and roll
and roll and roll.
Yes.
Now would I go for a smaller roller because
No.
there's less hair?
No, because you'll get ringlets and we don't really want ringlets there.
Aww.
I know you're very tempted to use your fingers, but it's always easier with the pintail. It's so fine, that tail, and it tucks all the ends in. One more thing I'd like to point out is when you make your section, directly up.
Okay.
Because if you do that, your roller's going to sit
Yeah,
on the
you
root
start
there,
getting
and
a
then,
kink.
and then you'll get a kink.
That's right. Oh gosh. So this is lovely and it's getting more comfortable. The heat's dissipating. Now, a question for you. My hair is not long. How on earth do you manage to put rollers in your length hair?
It comes with practice, obviously, over the years. I like a lot of volume and bounce. So I don't have a parting, and it falls wherever it naturally wants to fall on the day. And I do it pretty much similar to yours.
Oh, so you pull those front sections straight out.
Yes.
And then just roll her down.
Yes, that's it. I take bigger sections.
Ah, I see,
So
yeah.
I don't need many rollers.
So when you say volume, is it root lift you're after rather than
root
curl?
lift, yeah, obviously I like the curl, but I really do want that root lift. So this will be a slightly different look to your finished result. If you have very long hair, you can just put the rollers on the ends of your hair. It doesn't have to be all the way down to the root. It's slightly easier to do this.
To wrap it around, tuck in your ends, and then up onto the root.
The only thing with that is, if you're wrapping around, if you're overlapping, then the ends aren't going to get the heat of the roller. You'll still get some curl out of it, but it won't work as efficiently as a roller would do if you've got the ends right into the roller
first.
there.
That makes sense.
Look, that's giving it
you've
lovely
got that
shine.
lovely,
And then I'll take these two out so you can see how.
That's lovely. You've got that little bounce too, that little flicky.
And and sometimes I only do the top because I may have some volume here, and I just want to add a bit of volume at the top there. I generally put the last one in and then take the first one out.
That quick?
And it's done. Yes. So let's take yours out.
Oh, yes.
Okay. And as you're taking them out, Teresa, try and just roll them out very carefully so that you're not pulling the curl and you're not interfering with the curl too much.
See, I always used to wait until they were cold.
You don't need to.
But I don't need to. It's such a quick transformation. The only problem is, what do I do now with this?
Okay, so we're going to use the L'Oreal Techniart because we're worth it.
Worth it.
LISS control and a little bit of serum.
And do I rub it in?
That's all you need. Rub it in.
Into two hands.
And then not onto the roots, but the mid-lengths and ends.
Okay. Now do I come up to the top?
Yeah, just do all the way through.
I could either leave it like this, or could I comb it through with a large, bristled, like spaced out brush or comb?
So the bamboo brush is a great one.
Thank you, Shilpa. That is lovely. I'm very, very happy.
I hope you found that tutorial useful. And Teresa, I expect your hair to look like that every time I see you now.
Well, we'll try.
Please remember to share us with your friends and family and
subscribe and ring that bell. Thank you. See you next time. Bye-bye.